Hello, hello. Hi. This is RoboJ. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. In this video, we are going to be going through the next second to last step of this video series involving this, what you're looking at right now, which is the OSC Pilot touchscreen control surface application. This was developed by the DJ musician Deadmau5, who later opened it up to the public for us to use. Get yours today. And in this video, we're going to be taking care of pretty much one of the last bits of the section of this, which is this blank space you're seeing right here. All right, stop. Okay, so in the original template, I've made a few changes. Now, in the original template, which you can see right here, this is my original template that I made. This was actually the first one I made, and I performed on it, and people were asking, how did you map all this stuff? So this is what this video series is about, how to map all of this. And this is the section that, actually, I'm going to take care of this section next. Now, I originally had this here, but I never mapped it in the original template, but I figured it out now, is that this is going to be mapped to a bass, because I didn't have any bass on my original template. I was like, what the hell is up with that? So I'm going to map this up here to basically create a little bass pad to have if you want to play some bass on it, you know. And yeah, let's get into that. So let's go to the template in construction, and tell you what, I'm just gonna, right off the bat, I'm just gonna set up a little line here, basically kind of signify the separation. There we go. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some buttons. I'm just gonna expand this pad out, and I'll actually tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to, just like in the last template, I'm going to put the volume control on top of the pad, and we're going to expand this out a little bit. Let's make it, well, that's way too many. let's simplify this stuff. You know, there we go. That looks good. You know, yeah, it looks great. Okay, and I'm going to make this one not that blue. There we go, that works for me. Okay, so I'm going to set that up there, and as I said in the last videos about the MIDI channels, is that for each channel that I'm playing on the OSC, like I'm playing a keyboard, I reserved the first 4 MIDI channels to that. So like this pad up here is channel 3. The Omnichord keyboard is channel 1, and the choir keyboard is channel 2, and this one will be not 3, because that's 3. This one will be channel 4. Make it CC1, and then let's make it middle C 61, but I might want to change that since it's a bass. So I'm going to move that downward, but for now, let's just keep it there. And I'm going to get a slider here. I'm going to stretch it this way, but I'm going to make it horizontal. I'm going to put that right there, and that's going to be our volume control for the bass. And as usual, make it green. There you go. Pretty simple. And I'm going to, where did we last leave off here? 49. And I'm making MIDI channel 16, basically all my parameter mappings. Because you have like 150 or something CCs in here, so that's more than enough to go around. Okay. So let's test it out. Let's make sure this thing works. Make sure this bad boy works. Okay, so for the testing, if you notice on my Ableton setup, I have right here fine line bass. It's a fine line. And I'm going to go to the MIDI mapping mode, controller Command M. And I'm going to come over here to OSC MIDI, go to performance screen, and give this a little touch. And you'll see right here it says 16/49. And that means that now this is mapped. You can see it right there if you look right here on the volume level. There it goes. And as usual with the MIDI mappings on Ableton, for any volume level, as always, the max amount is set to 6 dB, but I want it to be 0. So when the top of the slider on OSC reaches, if it reaches the top here, it's going to reach 0 here. It's not going to go to 6. Don't want that. We're going to keep this low first, and I'm going to arm. Oops, that wasn't what I want to do. Make sure any keyboard tracks you're playing on OSC are armed, so you can play through them. And if you remember, look at this. We have RGM OSC MIDI channels 1, 2, 3. And you guessed it. I'm going to make this RGM OSC MIDI for the MIDI from channel 4. Let's test it. Works pretty good. That's too high, though. I don't want it that high of a bass. So let's go here. If I do my math correctly, it is 49. Let's try it now. That's better. Let's make it a little lower. Let's go even lower. Let's go to 37. Yeah. That's good. Listen to that. Listen to that lo-fi. Yeah. Here, let me play with my hand here. Sounds great. All right, that's it. Easy enough, right? Just mapping that. I don't really have to do any adjustments, really. I don't want to kind of change stuff here. Might want to change the attack. I'll have it as. That's better. All right, let's play this. Let's play this whole thing, see how it looks. Let's see. Let's get some arpeggiation going. Not like that. I want it like this. That looks great. All right. Stop. Success. Feels good, doesn't it? That is how you map some buttons to make a bass. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, well, that pretty much does it for this video. And we are finally reaching the end. Finally. I've been working on this series of videos for, feels like forever. It's actually only been a week. We're going to finish it up with the final section. And the final section is actually going to be pretty cool. I'll show you how to do that. It's going to be basically like a full mix filter, or a master filter, and even a little special trick, which I'll show you in the next video. Very cool. Well, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, why don't you give me a little subscribe to my channel. I've been starting to make some content on YouTube. I've been a spectator and finally kind of getting more into wanting to take this further with some more content stuff. So yeah. Now, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And I hope you enjoyed these videos. If you have a touchscreen and you want to get into some music performance and you have a DAW, this might be a good idea to get this thing. All right. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or night, and I will see you all again for the next and final video of this series.